Ladies and gentlemen, it's Power 98.3 1019 for the East Valley. After the show, Niykee Heaton's hanging out. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You were not complaining, but talking about the weather. It's a little hot out here.
It's a little bit hot.
Give me the background. So you're from Chicago originally?
Yeah, originally from that area, the Chi-Town area.
The freezing Arctic.
Yeah, so I'm kind of used to that. And then I moved to Florida.
Okay.
So I'm kind of used to that, like nice 80 degrees. And then I come here and I'm on fire.
And see, you're here at a good time too, because this is not even crazy yet. This is just getting started.
I can't deal with it. You'll have to bring me back when, like, in the cooler months, because I can't do
When's
this.
a cooler month? We'll figure it out.
mean,
it's hot all the time. Even when it's cold, it's hot. It makes no sense.
I can't do it.
So let's talk. I mean, life seems to be crazy right now. You got a song that's doing amazing for you. Give everyone some background info. Let's say this is, I mean, I know it's not everyone's first time hearing about you. You got 2 million followers on IG and things are good. But for some reason, if someone's living under a rock and they don't know about you, give me the background information.
Well, I grew up in like a small suburb outside of Chicago, obviously. Okay. And I just grew up as like a weird loner, outcast, like loser type kid. I didn't have like any friends.
I feel like everyone that becomes successful had that story,
right?
and childhood.
No one ever believes them too. And now I'm like, okay, no, it's actually true. Like I grew up like a complete nerd. Like I didn't have any friends. I was not popular, any of that. But I got into music when I was like 10 years old. I taught myself how to play the guitar.
Oh wow!
And then I taught myself piano, and then
guitar is harder than piano, right? Everyone seems to say that guitar is like one of the hardest things to learn.
I don't think so.
Really?
Because I taught myself, and like I never had a lesson or anything. And I feel like it's kind of easy.
Did you think you were good and really you weren't? Like at one of your first shows, you're like, guys, check me out. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, totally. No, yeah. And I thought I was like, no, that was it. It takes practice, but I feel like if you really like love something, I think anything can be easy.
So guitar, piano. This
yeah.
was before singing, or kind of the same time?
Well, I started to like write when I was like 4 or 5, and then I taught myself how to sing when I was 6.
That's crazy.
So I put it all together when I was around 10, and so I kind of like put like my poetry to music when I was around 10 or 11. Yeah.
That makes no sense. Like I don't even know what I was doing. I was watching Power Rangers when I was 10 years old.
That's why I was so weird, because all these other kids were like playing like Foursquare and like, you know, like with their Barbie dolls, and I was inside watching Law and Order and like writing like sonnets by myself, right? Yeah, and so that's why I had no friends.
So what is it now? I mean, the fan base is crazy big.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what do you think it is about your fan base that really just that attracts them to you so much? Other than the looks, because we know that already.
Well,
come on now.
What's crazy is that when most people are like, oh, she doesn't have fans, like she must only have like guys following her because they only want to like see her naked. But what's crazy is that the majority of my fan base is female, and they kind of turned into like this crazy cult where they like got my name like tattooed all over them. They get like NBK tattooed all over them. They get my lyrics tattooed, and it's kind of insane. And I never really expected to have a huge female following like that, but I feel like they feel empowered by me and what I stand for, and I really never wanted or expected that to happen either. I didn't want to be like anyone's role model, because I feel like I'm not a Disney Channel princess. Like, I'm not someone to look up to, but I feel like they saw something that they rocked with.